Come on. Okay. I've got that thumbnail resaved.
Okay.
And then I should be able to join your game?
Should be.
Can you send me an invite? Because it's not showing.
Ah. There it is. Invites in.
Okay. It should be doing its thing now. Alright, I am in. Alright. Now we're back on track. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you stopping in. D, you got yours up over there so you can watch the chat. D. Hello? What the heck? Nah! What is going on? Are you an enemy? I have no idea what the heck is going on here. Hello? D? D? Hello? Alright. I can't hear you. His skin is ugly. Alright, there we go.
Oh, what's going on there?
I have no idea. So, yeah, like, I'm sitting here trying to figure crap out, and then these pillagers shot me. That was not
Yeah.
nice.
God, they spawned me next to the... Wow, no wonder. Because there's a pillager tower that was like right in the middle of the forest that we got spawned in. And that's why they're shooting us. I
I'm
guess...
out of here.
Oh... What is this? That's what's hurting me? All this grass?
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, some weird updates, man.
I guess it was like poison ivy or something. Probably. I don't know. But have we figured everything out here?
Yeah, the stream's going. We're good on that front. Rough start, but we'll get this. You know, once we have a few games in our repertoire, we'll be alright.
All right.
Um,
What a rough start, huh? Okay. Oh, wow. It'd be nice if I pulled up the, you know.
I'm kind of getting out of here. I'm getting away from those guys. Oh, there's one of those houses that have people in it over here. Enemies, not good people. I need tools. I need sticks.
There it is. There we go. There we go. All right. We got it up, and we are rolling. It's just us for now, but
Yeah, well,
that's fine.
we actually just got someone else in here. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. We officially just got things working.
How can I voice you?
Get a PS4.
Ow.
I mean, that's you gotta work with what we got here.
Gotta keep the gloves up for that one, huh?
It's bubbers.
Yeah, I know. It's still gotta keep the gloves up. Sheesh.
Oh, you do. Of course, we were playing Overwatch. Are you on right now?
Send out the invite. Good.
Oh, you can't complain about that. All right. Okay. Well, I sent you a party invite for when you get back. And you can hop in and chat it up with us, and we'll have a good night.
Yep. We always have a good night here at Chopping Up with Chops. Every Wednesday night. 12:30 a.m. Pacific, whatever. East Coast time.
Not that kind of
10:30
game there, Silence, but I would
Arizona
say I'm
time.
winning. You guys are here with me, so it's definitely a win.
Wins. Wins all around.
Yes.
I need to. Some high ground. I need some high ground.
That's fair. You can brag. I'll allow it.
Mills Lane. Yeah, I'll allow it.
I'll accept this. It's been way too long since I played this game.
Whoa. There's a big old tower.
Alright. Oh, wrong tool.
I found a mansion.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. There are people that will kill you.
I get that. But I'm gonna be over here who? I am a stalker. Stalker builds a house to watch that house.
How you doing tonight, by the way, Silenced? So, yeah. How was work today, big guy?
Can't complain. It was actually not too bad. I was kind of happy.
Good. Our day went kind of smoothly.
Oh yeah, it's already getting dark.
And I have yet to find coal. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Time to dig down.
What? Did it snow? There. Cold. I'm gonna mark something over.
It's getting dark in here. Coal. That's what I needed. The hours that have been spent on this game. Unreal.
Yeah, we did spend a whole many a time on this game.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I think I spent a good month between me and my ex just digging a 100 by 100 hole all the way down to base level.
I think me and a few friends, tech, we built a coliseum, a railway system, a town. It was crazy. It was rather nice.
Yeah. Where's my torches? Alright. We can go cave dwelling now. I've got to start.
I'll go punch me some sheep.
Oh yeah. Suppose I should find those too. The boy in the chat. What up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. We're just getting down on some Minecraft tonight. Chilling.
Keep it
Making
slow,
us
keep it nice, and just
whatever,
keep it nice.
whatever you guys want to talk about. Within reason.
Yes, we are playing Minecraft
Without you.
without you.
You got a PS4? Boy? We have the old version turned on. Oh, what? Okay, so the red berries, whatever the red berries are, that's what's... Nope, I'm out of here. I hear zombies.
Oh! Hey,
Welcome,
hey, look,
welcome.
spider.
Thanks for stopping
Hey,
in.
spider. Chilling. I'm just chilling.
Chopping it up with Chops here, playing some Minecraft tonight.
Keeping it nice and keeping it steady with the big guy as well. Trying to show a little bit of the building. Digging, foraging. Lost my house already.
Bum, bum, bum.
There it is.
So, moving forward here, big guy, I am going to probably set out a roster and pre-plan. We could spitball some ideas beforehand as far as, like, what we want to talk about for the evening, break it up into sections, kind of like what you were talking about doing with your podcast, so that way there's some type of
Some kind of structure.
especially when people aren't in here.
Yep, I'm down. As always. Welcome back, darling. We've missed you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a
Yeah,
Chops strategy right
that's
there.
definitely a chop strategy. Well, I can't build, so I play the IQ play. If you can't build, play IQ. Right, you play
We're playing
strategies.
survival.
Oh, Brandon, you cannot be heard on the stream right now, so we need to fix your settings. Yeah, you have Minecraft. Yeah, you do have to tell that whole story over again.
It's a pretty good story. I mean,
Thanks for letting us know, boy. Appreciate you.
look at that. That boy coming in the clutch.
Right.
Yeah, because I think with shooters, it's all about reflexes. And the younger you are, the quicker your reflexes are.
Oh, you're in a different game. You weren't talking about.
Minecraft with guns.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like like 7 days or something like that?
What?
That one game? There was one game that was like that.
I don't know. Um, Something really cool. I can't really talk about specifics once I go in, but I got offered possibly to go next Thursday to take off work, go play video games for 7 hours, and get paid $125 to. Yeah.
That's amazing.
But going in, I have to sign a confidentiality agreement to not say
That makes
anything.
sense. That makes sense.
Oh, I'm definitely doing it. Game
In-game names.
names, preferably. I mean, anyone that's watching. The what? We're still working on
Oh.
that, and if you would like to help us, we still need it. I know you got a lot going on, but we can definitely talk about that later because we are still looking for another artist. You could put some of those Collins college skills to use. Oh, that's what I was gonna make. A freaking bed. Did you ever find sheep, D?
Nope. Well, the sun's coming up. We can go sheep hunting then.
Well, I already got a bed.
You get a bed with no sheep.
I found sheep. I found sheep up on the mountain.
I thought I found sheep, and you know what I found? Snow
Not sheep.
in the distance.
Heck
Snow.
no, we're not on hard. I took it easy to. Well, I don't know. D created the level. Did you leave it on normal?
Yeah, that's normal. That's normal. It's not hard.
I ain't played this game in forever. No, we ain't on hard. We're just chilling. We're chilling, talking.
Yeah, what is going on here? People want us to die already.
Yeah, right.
People want us to die for some reason.
They want us to have that creeper life. What the heck are you playing? Oh, gotcha. You actually okay. DTD. I got the blast furnace. I don't know what the smoker does. That's new to the game. The smoker was not around whenever I played this game. What does the smoker do?
I don't know. Cooks faster. Oh, all right. Cooks faster.
Good to know.
Go to where it's in the same screen as prioritize party chat. It's in that same screen. It says allowed voice to be shared. It's in party settings. So.
Yeah, and I do a lot of sprint jumping since I do a lot of tunneling.
Yeah. It should be at the bottom.
It's been a long time
Towards the
since I've
bottom?
done it though.
Should say
Sheep.
allow party chat. Hold on. Party. No. You
I'll
should
get
just
there.
go.
I just got to spend like an hour getting all the
Party
essentials
settings.
established.
Yeah, it should be under your party settings. It says allowed voice. Okay, below that should be allow your voice to be shared.
Now, hopefully, I'm still alive. Yes, I'm still alive. All right. So now that I can be heard,
Ooh,
the funny thing was,
not a good drop.
my son, 12 years old, who is a Fortnite fanatic, swears up and down he could beat Ninja, challenged me to a 1v1. And mind you, I downloaded this game yesterday, so I'm not by any means
D, come
a
here.
Fortnite god.
Here you go.
But I beat him.
How do I drop that?
I beat him. What did I say? It was like 18 to 2 or 3 in a 1v1,
Awesome.
and he got butthurt over that.
There's Black Wool.
I've never heard him get so upset by it.
Here, I had to drop it again.
Sometimes when you do that to a kid, it just kind of really like brings down their entire world.
Yeah.
Well,
but
I've taught I'll sit there and I'll trash talk
Sometimes
with
they
him
need
every
it.
once in a while, but that's what I'm supposed to do.
There's
Yeah,
another
I'm
sheep
supposed
over
to
here.
bring him down or not.
There's a sheep right here.
Are we playing some Taliban stuff or something?
We're playing Minecraft.
It's Minecraft
I was looking at the sheep, man.
to make a bed, sleep at night, be cozy.
Severed the father-son bond there.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta get it. You gotta
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
bring
I'm
up
sitting here jumping at hay
the
bales
confidence,
and
but at
storm
some
covering.
point, you gotta quit handing out that participation trophy and make them learn.
And that's basically what it is. Like I've admitted like times where he's way better than me, especially like I said with Call of Duty. If we're on a map and we're doing snipers only or something like that, he can. And there has been times where he has worked with me hard, and like I have to pull out tricks that I didn't even know I had. But like he's going to be one of those, like, if with the right people around him, or the right avenues, he could be up there with one of those streamers that makes money doing this stuff.
Heck yeah.
I mean, I'm too far behind, so I can't do that. But
Hey, if you just put in some dedication and be yourself, there will be people out there that will do it. And if you just do it part-time, you build it up over
Then you do
time.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
Do it for the sake of enjoying doing it, and then the rest will come. Yeah. Anyway, here's fingers crossed to us getting to that point.
All right.
I mean, I've already crossed 160, and we're almost to an eighth of my needed watch hours in just the first month.
wow, I'm on a roll tonight, man.
Nice.
Good stuff. All right, I've got a bed, so let's place the bed.
One more sheep.
here.
Do, do,
Got
do.
It's an XP coin. Yay! I love XP coins. Oh, I hit that fool for 140.
Ow. Oh yeah. Gotta hit him. Oh, it's cool in a waterfall over here. Where there's water, there's sheep.
You hope. That place is scaring me. Gotta go hit up that mansion here in a little bit. Still getting used to the controls on this. Man, I haven't touched this game in probably like 2.5 years. Or longer.
Oh, that's a long fall.
Ooh, a heavy assault rifle. Bye-bye, M14. Oh, I need to find some freaking health, though.
Dude,
Hurting.
Take the waterfall down.
I'm at 5 kills right now. Holy
Nice.
crap. This is the most I've had in a match. And I'm doing solo.
Oh. I'm like, I keep forgetting you're playing Fortnite. And I'm like, 5 kills, what? Most you've had in a match. What are you talking about? Never mind. It took a second. I'm just not used to hearing you playing. I'm used to hearing you talk crap about Fortnite. Not playing Fortnite.
Sometimes you just get bit by the bug. It just happens.
Oh,
I know that.
place 15. Crap.
So, speaking of Call of Duty, on our Mondays, and I talked to Travis, which is Death Carl. We need to. If we're, I love hardcore, and that's just what I've always played. I prefer the slowness. I prefer to slow it down a bit, work as a team, take it slow, and all go in as units, which we were not doing the other night.
No, I think we were all off our game.
Yeah, and we were just getting slaughtered left and right. So next Monday, we got to make sure to work in unison, go to squads, slow it down, and play like we're actually, in the military. We're just running out and getting slaughtered was not a good game plan.
And see, that's why I kind of wish you guys would, like, bite the bullet and every once in a while throw in a ground war, because that right there, I mean, granted, you have, like, 100 other people on your team, but to me, it feels more military-esque, if you get what I'm saying. Like, the small maps and TDM and stuff like that, to me, feels more like Rainbow Six Siege, where it's like SWAT style, which is fun, don't get me wrong. But I like that, oh my god, they're camping on this capture point, why don't we flank this way and come from behind kind of thing.
I'm cool with that, but they don't have.
That's kind of more
hardcore,
of
right?
a Battlefield feel to it.
No, it's more like Battlefield.
But it is core, not hardcore.
Yeah, it's just core. Oh, I don't know if it's considered core or not, because I've actually dropped people with 1 shot to the head. Because all I'll do on ground war is snipe.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll check it out. I'm down for it. I'll bite the bullet and play. It's just what I normally do is hardcore. It's just because I prefer the realism to it.
Like, there's really only one good map, at least in my opinion. There's technically 2, but my favorite map is the farmland one, because it's not clustered. Like, with the one on port, it's so clustered. You have, like, at least on farmland, all your capture points are pretty much in a line on the map. Like, there might be a little deviation to them. But on, like, port, you have like 3 or 4 that's in a line, and then you got 1 that's way off to the side, and it like just throws everything off, and like you literally have to watch your back the whole time on that map.
Well,
I can't wait till they do their battle royale on Modern Warfare, because they're saying they're going to do it, and I hope they do.
We'll see.
If not, I might end up having to get the next Battlefield just for that.
I'm definitely down to get the next Battlefield. I haven't played since like Battlefield 2 or 3, and I do like the mechanics of Battlefield. like for the realism, the big maps, the
Yeah.
drop shots on the snipers, and that's partly why I like Fortnite, because you even have to do that with Fortnite as far as figure in the drop shots and things like that. Also, welcome to the new viewer there. Appreciate you stopping in. We are chopping it up with OpieChopz and crew. We got the big guy in here co-hosting, and got a guest appearance tonight, Bubbers.
I'm technically family. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, but you are a guest appearance.
I mean,
on
how
chopping it up?
How
with
guest
Chops.
appearance?
true? I'm making my debut on your
Chopping up with chops.
If you're
I was
gonna
about
join
to
it,
say,
if you're gonna
how
join
many
us every
times have we got-
Wednesday,
I was gonna say, how many times have me and you gotten drunk? And like I remember specifically when we were in
this is how
college.
every good story starts.
Me and you got, I think it was me, you, and Paul got hammered, and me and you stayed up for what seemed like 3 nights downloading theme songs to shows we grew up on.
Like
Yeah,
cartoon theme song?
like cartoon theme songs.
Theme songs, TV
This is-
shows, everything.
This is back in the day of like what, LimeWire was it, or Kazaa?
Kazaa, that's what it was, yeah. But I remember that, man. Like, to this day, I still talk about it. Like, I was like, dude, that right there, like, that's something you remember for the rest of your life. Like,
Yeah.
you got these kids that went to college with us, or when I say with us, around us, like at ASU and stuff like that. They're talking about all these parties that they can't remember. And I'm like, dude, I remember we stayed in the apartment, got drunk, and sat there and reminisced about our childhood. You can't beat that because we remember.
no.
it. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a couple ASU parties that I don't know if you were able to go to any of them, but I went to at least one with one of the girls that was in the like interior design classes. Like
The
that.
interior design girls. Oh, I remember them from college because you would see them walk and you knew straight out when you saw them they were interior design, and then you
Yeah.
can see all the ones that were for video game design because you could see them staring really hard like they'd never seen a
Yeah.
female in their entire lives. Just staring hard.
And the ones that hung out with I guess our group that I remember, one of them was this really cute redhead. Oh my god! And she would all the time come hang out with me or something like that. And then her friend is actually the one that I was trying to hook up with, I guess you would say. And
Would say.
I just remember I went to a party and she's like, when you meet this girl, don't hang around her too much because everybody calls her Stephen Easy. And I'm like, why would somebody call her Stephen Easy? Well, I found out why.
She wasn't Stephen Hard.
No. Like, I remember because I was sitting on the banister. They lived like on the second story or something like that. And I was sitting on the banister smoking a cigarette. And she's like, let's take a picture together. And I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. Whatever floats your boat. And she started licking my ear. I was like, what the heck?
She
It's like,
started
okay,
licking
now I
my
get the name. I get the name now.
Wow.
Oh my god, all I hear is chest everywhere.
Now, was it a
wanna
sensual
play
lick or
Fortnite.
like your
was
dog
one of
found something
those-
on your ear?
It was one of those that if I would have said, hey, show me where the bathroom is, she would have showed me and helped me kind of thing.
Ah, wow, that is easy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Being in college, especially in that area, finding hot girls was not really that hard.
Well,
It was the ones that
I mean,
the problem you had to worry about was what they had.
I remember a case of chlamydia that went around the friend group.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was a what was it? A CSD or no CTD, candy transmitted disease.
What, yeah. Luckily,
Oh my God.
luckily I got to avoid all of that.
Yeah, same here.
But
I can't remember that girl that lived over there with her. That one that we all had a crush on. Because I remember she dressed up in a toga one night, and it was like all of us were like,
I'm trying to people that I know, or are you still talking about ASU girls?
No, it was. I think she was an ASU girl, but I don't, because I don't remember her being at Collins, but she lived in that first apartment complex that we lived in.
Hey, I found a village. I'm gonna steal one of their.
I'm trying to think. I mean, because you know Kayla, so I mean
Yeah.
that
But,
I would.
hey, Butters.
Butters.
Wow. Wow.
God, I love memories. They're so fun.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and forget about all that now. Those are some
I
good
still don't even
times. Those
remember.
are some
I don't
bad
even remember the
times.
reason she had that nickname. I remember hearing it and it stuck. It's just like Vince. I didn't like.
We
He
won't
didn't
go there.
introduce.
We won't go there.
Okay, fair enough.
Not on live stream. We ain't going there. Not in this day and age.
Nope.
We're not starting that. Nope. Least favorite block. Gravel. Definitely gravel. Sitting here
Do you
just
still talk to him anyways? I haven't seen him post anything on Facebook.
Oh, dude, he posts stuff on the Facebook all the time, doing his I got vertigo.
DJing.
Yeah. But as far as talking with him, I ain't really chatted with him. I tried to reach out to him a few weeks ago because I wanted to run a promo for him, but he never responded back. And without his permission, I'm not
Found a bed. Stealing it.
not
Ow.
doing that. Let me know if it turns nighttime, and I'll run back up. And
Oh, it's night already.
okay.
Free the horses.
Oh, and I just hit a cave. All right, I'm on my way back up.
No, it's fine.
Ooh, that was a
bum,
heck of
bum.
a snipe.
Free the horses.
And welcome
Free the
back,
horses.
Silence. Appreciate you stopping in like 5 times.
I guess Silence just comes in and it's like, hey, what are
Yeah.
they doing? Okay, I'm gone.
Yep. All right, I'll be back. Give me like 5.
I found a bed. Yeah. I remember how to get back.
You can place it and break it down, just for the sake of getting through the night.
Well, I got that, but
That makes
I
sense.
don't. I don't.
Well,
I don't
we appreciate
remember
you.
where my home is.
That's a problem, big guy. Home is where the heart is.
Look,
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you each and every time.
going to bed, sleeping it off.
Boom.
I'm chasing a dang banana.
Sounds like
Hey.
personal issue.
Sounds like a Friday night in certain places.
I need my potassium.
That too. Home.
That too.
Silence said it right. Home is where the homies are.
And the crew.
Yes.
That banana split. Yes, I made a corny joke.
My man.
It's right up D's alley.
There he is.
Yes.
Big guy.
Yes, I love cheesy jokes. Corny jokes, dad jokes. Oh, those are my cup of tea. I love them.
Chicken. Paka.
Bye.
Those pork chops.
Where did that stuff go? We started building and like disappeared. Oh, there he is.
I'm glad
Oh.
glad that we got you playing Fortnite. We'll get you on Friday nights if you're on.
If I could snipe this dude, I cannot hit a moving target sniping.
Take some getting used to. Like I said, you got to work on that that bullet drop. And
Well,
leading
I've
leading the
I've
bullet.
got good, but it's the
Leading the bullet.
leading it. Yeah.
Yep. We run around in creative for a while with a few friends that you get used to it.
All right.
So D, what's the first thing that you typically do in Minecraft?
I build a little shelter for myself and find a bed.
And then beyond that?
Beyond that, then I just go mining.
Okay. Mining. That's exactly what I do. I generally just kind of burrow in, make a little safe zone, get a bed, get the essentials, and then go find caves and go spelunking. Which I just found one, which is nice. Lots of material here.
Oh my gosh. Now I can't even hit the target sitting still.
That'll happen. I can't wait to get a PC so I can actually build in that game. I can build, and I'm decent at building as far as PC, or as far as on the PS4 is concerned. It's the edits that get me. Those edit people just can't keep up with it.
I'm just build my home here in the side of a mountain. Forget it.
That's what I did.
I'm gonna die to the storm!
Bum bum bum.
I wish there was a way to make yourself run faster.
I mean, there's the sprint.
It's automatically sprinting. Every time I hit the left joystick in, it slows down.
Okay. That is an option that hasn't always been there.
Oh, the toggle sprint.
Yeah.
Oh, I might make it. Barely, but I'm gonna make it.
But Bruce, you're in North Carolina, right? South Carolina.
Yeah.
You're north. Where are you close to Charlotte or Raleigh?
Neither.
Okay.
More actually, I'm closer to Raleigh. If I had to actually make a whatchamacallit,
Okay.
I guess.
Well, we service pest control. Raleigh, Charlotte, Greenville, South Carolina. Like, we basically have that whole little circle right there. So if you happen to know anyone who needs pest control, let me know. I can give them a pretty good hookup.
Look at Chops out there.
I'm
Always
always on my grind, man. I'm just saying, though, just in general, like...
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that sound. That's scary. I'm leaving. But yeah. I can help people with their bug problems.
Bugs.
You got bugs? No problem. We got it.
I was about to say, get me a job out here.
I can do that.
As long as I'm not crawling under houses, I'm golden. I can't do the crawling under houses part, man. It's something that scares me.
I mean, we might be able to work with that because there are technicians that don't go crawl around under houses, but you'd be more if you could just get used to it. Because I mean, you definitely have to go down there and spray for spiders and
Well, I was
put
about to
out
say,
traps for.
Here's different than it is in Arizona, as far as like under houses and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's really not like room under a house here, and if there is, it's so wet and nasty and.
Oh, sometimes you have to go down there for like rodent issues and shit like that. But I mean, if you're serious about needing a job, I could get you a job, and the service pros make a good living, man. We can talk about that after stream and go over specifics if you're interested.
Eat that bullet to the face, boo.
Get some.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no, I placed 11th. I couldn't jump out the window.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do.
Still daytime outside.
I gotta use
this. Still daytime.
I'll be right back.
Hey. I did not ask you to make a window.
They have added so many things to this game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's do one of those first. Come on, where you at?
Do.
Oh, need wood. That's what she said.
Ah.
Bum, ba, bum.
Oh.
Yeah?
Let's see. Change flag. American, of course.
Oh, of course.
Okay, I have, in solos, I have 1 win, 6 top 10s, 9 top 25s, 24 eliminations out of 13 matches. That's horrible. Duos, no
Okay.
wins.
If that's horrible, then
Well, I mean, it is. It really is.
you got to win in your first 13 matches. That's not horrible. Okay, never mind. You probably played with some bots. I forgot we're in chapter 2 now. Not to discredit you.
With bots.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the training one. The first one you do. Isn't that bots?
Yeah, it is. Is that the one you won?
Yeah, so, yeah.
Okay. I'm still not discrediting you.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'll take the W any way I can get.
I didn't win my match with the bots, but my settings weren't the way that they should have been either.
Well, see, and it's funny because Junior's like, he plays mobile. That's how he's playing. Every once in a while, I'll let him play on PlayStation just because, I'm like that. But I had changed I've changed one setting as far as button configuration on my controller, and that's where the right analog or right stick, if you push it in, it jumps. And he's like, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, "Because all the pro Call of Duty players do that so they can jump shot easily." And I was like, "Because if you think about it, if you don't have a modded controller or like a scuff or something like that, you can't have those buttons to where you don't have to take your finger off the joystick. So as long as your jump is on the joystick, you never have to move it."
Yeah, but I don't know if I recommend that for Fortnite, because the jump shot isn't as effective in Fortnite as it is Call of Duty. I mean, it still is effective because a headshot's still a freaking headshot and you won't take as much damage. However, you wanna set up your controller to maximize your building and have building.
I didn't touch any of that, so all of that's still the same. So
yeah,
and like I said, I don't build. If I build, it's very minimalistic.
You will get to a point where you start building, though, and will honestly need to build. It's about to be the nighttime here. Do you ready to?
Yep. Put my door in.
Yeah, I hate that. No matter where I land, I don't know where I'm at.
Powerful man.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to go to Dragitus.
Good luck.
You a football fan, Bubbers?
Huh?
You watch football?
I didn't get to watch hardly any this year, but off and on I do.
Ah,
I have my political reasons why I do not watch football. That and my team did horrible this year, so.
Who's your team?
Panthers.
Oh.
Sorry.
They had
the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's true. Like, they weren't doing too bad until they played the Niners, and then the Niners punching them in the mouth, and they were never the same since.
I think a lot of it has to do with the shake-up on the rosters and stuff like that, and people losing hope with the coach. Because quite honestly, Ron's been a daggone good coach, but when Cam got hurt, it kind of threw us like it just sniper rifle right off the get go. It threw us, and then we had the backup quarterback come in and win 2 or 3 games back to back, and then get his ass handed to him.
He had won. He had won 4. He had won 4.
Interesting.
He had won 4 prior to playing the Niners. But it was like, yeah. I'm like, what happened?
I love when I land in an area and I'm like, oh wait, I don't have to worry about the zone because I'm still in it.
Nice. I've literally watched Choppz one time just land, sit in a tree, and then leave the room.
And then walk,
have
and
a smoke,
that sounds like
make a sandwich.
that sounds like a tactic I would do. I mean, seriously.
and then walk back in the room and win the game.
And still in the zone. Just he had moved for like 10 minutes and was still in the zone. Just like, oh, good grief.
Oh, where's this guy? Boom, fool. You walked right into my barrel. My barrel was in your backside.
That's rough.
Oh, I forgot about armor. Dang it, I didn't save enough. Back on the ground. They have a thing in here called a blast furnace now, which allows you to smelt ore quicker.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, should have built a shovel. Get that gravel up. Jeez.
You have Minecraft over there, Bubbers?
Do what?
You have Minecraft?
Nah.
Okay. I didn't really take it to be your kind of game. But if you did,
nah.
You're welcome to always hop in and play the game.
That's another one of those games that I pick on people for playing because it's like digital Legos. And as a father, you and I both know stepping on Legos sucks.
I think as a human being, stepping on Legos suck. Because I've stepped on my fair share of Legos. And it's the worst pain ever.
Thank you for your shotgun, sir. I'm much greatly
Especially if you
appreciated.
put all your weight down on that.
Oh,
Let's not even go there.
because you don't even see it, and it's just like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Get it caught standing long ways upwards.
Oh.
Yeah.
You ever step on one so hard you break the Lego?
Can't say I've done that.
Yes, I can say I have, and it was when I was a little kid. It was my own Lego.
I remember stepping on one. It broke. I thought I was gonna die. It hurt so bad. Man, it's so much gravel in this one spot.
Nope, I can't see you. Okay. Are you still around that mountain?
Yep.
I love when idiots try to play me. Go ahead, shoot at me, Foo. Shoot at me, Foo.
Alright, finally. Jeez, I'm gonna have to dig out this one.
The noises in this game, man. I don't know what the heck that was.
In this game.
Scared the crap out of me. It was like out of a horror flick. Emerald. I just found the emerald.
Nice.
Let's. We're not going that far yet. So, big guy, you got any other games that you could think of that we can have on?
I did have Borderlands 3, but I traded that in so I could get Overwatch.
Nice. I meant more like slower games for chopping it up with chops, and it's all right there. Silenced. Minecraft's pretty easy to figure out. He said, "I don't have any Minecraft pro tips." I just don't know what all this new stuff is. Definitely a pro from way back in the day.
I don't know if there's anything besides like puzzle games or something that is slow.
Right, because otherwise I'm thinking like Final Fantasy. I can play that on my end, and then you could just do whatever on your end. And I could do like art.
I haven't played Final Fantasy since somebody power leveled a red mage with me.
Speaking of which, I talked to... Have you talked to James lately?
I know he's going through some stuff right now, but...
Yeah, we don't have to go into detail here live on stream, but I just, as long as
Yeah.
you're aware.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know exactly what it is, but I know he's going through some stuff, so...
Yeah, okay. Not really my place to share that, but just thoughts and prayers, all that good jazz.
I just got worked with full health, full shield by a tactical shotgun.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't take
By
long
John
with
Wick.
that. Sounds like we playing over there. I've got me turned around here.
I'm kind of sad that they took out duo snipers because I was actually enjoying that last night.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
All right.
So, did you play any of the Borderlands games?
I played Borderlands 1 and a few of the add-ons for it. I didn't play 2.
I played 1. I played the shit out of 2.
See, and what's funny is when Borderlands first came out, like you can ask Opie, I'm very critical when it comes to games. If it don't look, if you don't look clean, don't look, realistic, then I have nothing to do with it. So when Borderlands and Borderlands 2 came out, I was like, man, I don't want to play no cartoon game. Well,
the cell shading, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it looked like you were playing in a comic book kind of thing, and I didn't like it. Well, I got bored one day and went to the dollar store and bought Borderlands 2 pre-sequel, and fell in love with that. So I went and I spent $100 on the Borderlands 3, beat it 3 times, beat it the first time, then beat it on the harder difficulties a couple times, and then just after that it was like, why am I playing this? All I'm doing is going around and collecting loot. It's boring.
That's pretty much what happened with me and 2. But then they were releasing the seasonal stuff where you can get a different head.
Yeah.
So I did the Valentine's Day one. I did the Thanksgiving one, which one was a ton of fun. But yeah, it's like it has a flavor of the month feel. Like you'll get into it the first month you play it. You'll love it. You'll enjoy playing it with your friends. And then it just kind of falls off.
It's not there.
The replayability is with your friends. That's the only way that I can see, like, playing it.
Well, yeah, and see, the sad thing is up until, actually up until the Call of Duty, I wasn't able to play online at all because my hotspot was not strong enough.
Right.
And now it plays good, and I'm surprised I still have data. And it's funny because some people will be like, "You're playing online through your phone?" Yeah, people can do that. When you live out in the middle of PFE, then you got to do it.
It's expensive, but you can do it. more gravel. Okay, lovely.
That's no bueno. I'm way far away from the circle.
Time to put on them hiking boots.
Yep.
These boots are made for walking.
Oh Jesus.
And that's
Thanks.
just what they'll do.
I can't hear that song
Yeah.
without thinking of Leaping Lizzie.
So, okay, in all honesty, I hated Arizona when I was there. It's no surprise. I hate it. I hate the hot. I hate the ignorance. The one thing that I truly, truly miss was the Ren Fair.
Oh yeah, it's
definitely.
coming.
Next month.
I think I saw a post on Facebook where this year, they were saying that you should be nice to those who are at the Ren Fair because they're gonna see a bunch of Witcher cosplay singing "Toss a Coin to Your Witcher" during this year's Ren Fair.
See, I think that'd be all cool, but I have no idea what any of that stuff is. I don't know like hardly anything about The Witcher. I know it's a video game.
It's a great game. If you ever get it, if you have Netflix, check it out. Definitely check it out. Even if you don't know what the Witcher series is, it's still a great show to watch. Still a great show.
Oh, so they're basing it off of. I thought they were basing it off of the game.
It's based off of the book, which the game is based off of the book.
Based off of, yeah. So they kind of find a middle ground, sort of. And Henry Cavill, gotta tip my hat to that guy. He plays Geralt really well. And
I tell you what, like, speaking of shows, one show that I actually missed having cable for was Vikings.
Or was
I heard
King
Vikings
of Bones
was awesome.
a knockoff
Vikings
of The Witcher? I don't know how long's Game of Bones been around, and how long's the book been around for The Witcher?
What's going on?
I was about to say, I don't know anything about The Witcher. All I know is that the Vikings series is so amazing that, like, it aggravated me when we had to move and we can't get cable.
Dang. I think it's going on its last season now, I think.
I have no idea what season it's on. Like, there's been a lot of shows that I used to love watching. Like, my ex screwed me over because I was big into The Walking Dead, and I was watching it every Sunday like clockwork. And I remember one Sunday she's like, I really want to watch some stupid shit on MTV, and
Like Jersey Shore.
whatever. No, it was like Real World Challenge or some crap. And so every Sunday, it never failed. After that, it was her show that she got to watch and not mine. And I'm like, I was watching this well before you. And so the last time that I actually watched, like, the furthest I'm along in Walking Dead is season 2.
Damn.
And they're on what, like season 20 now?
Yeah, something like that.
I never started Walking Dead.
I like it because it gives you that. It's not just a. I want to say. Like most zombie movies, it's all run and gun and slash and blah blah blah. But this actually gives you the actual human aspect of, like, what do we do? Like, we need to survive. We need to come together, kind of thing, and that kind of stuff. And that right there to me was just all I really needed because, you know.
Yeah,
don't get me
it's
wrong.
more. It's more how the world goes on.
Yeah.
During this kind of
Like,
time,
there's babies being born, people becoming pregnant, love, murder, and all that. Like, it's literally what you would expect in zombie apocalypse. People stabbing people in the back just to get a piece of bread, kind of thing, or somebody's trying to play this hierarchy over this community and completely screwing people out of everything just to make it to where they survive.
Yeah. D, are you close to your bed?
Yep.
Sorry, that sounds weird out of context over there, I'm sure, to you, Brandon.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's your roommate.
Yes.
Yes.
but that's not even what we were talking about. We were talking about in-game.
Oh. I see how it is.
Even out of game, I'm still close to my bed.
That's fair. That's fair.
Let's go this way.
Oh crap! No ammo. No. Yeah. Screw you, fool. Holy crap! That was intense.
I'm gonna be giving Marcos crap after we get off here.
Why? Oh, you heard all of the Guitar Hero going on?
Well, he's not supporting his friends.
No, he's not. He's, gotta support your friends.
Dona? What? I don't know if I'm understanding that correctly, Silence. Okay, I'll ignore that.
Dona.
Don't know what.
Don't know much.
But I know I love you. Sorry.
And the truth shall set you free.
I have to go cut down me some trees.
Hey, what a coincidence. That's what I'm getting ready to do as soon as I bandage myself up.
You know, with all the offended people in the world, I'm surprised that they haven't went off about climate change and all these video games. Save the trees!
I did. I saved the tree to make it where I can hide.
I'm recycling the tree.
I know, right?
It's
Aw.
recycling.
Well, you can hang out here with
Reduce,
us for the rest of the
reuse,
night,
and
Silence. Heck, so we got about another 20 minutes on airtime here, and then we'll probably actually wrap up the festivities here for the evening. But definitely please stick around and enjoy. It's been kind of just a
nice
chill night.
Chill.
We are chopping things up in Minecraft with OpieChopz.
You're killing pigs. That's good for the environment.
So, okay,
Cows too.
actually, what I was getting ready to bring up, I'm not going to bring up on live stream just for the simple fact I don't know how some people would take it. But after you tell me we're clear, I have got to bring you something up that is a very interesting military.
If it does not cross my community standards,
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't read the community standards. That's why I've been kind of quiet.
all right. Well,
What are the community standards?
community standards are simply we aim for a PG-13 level. There will be cussing that obviously will happen. So, you know, a shit fuck damn every once in a while, you know, that happens in video games, especially when we get killed or whatever. But that's all right.
Come here, cow.
Over and over and over again.
Right. We do not want to, you know, if you cuss like a sailor, we might have to ask you to watch your language. And if you keep going, then, you know, it is what it is. We might have to ban you. But there will be no derogatory terms. You know, we don't have to go into it, but, you know, just
I
harassment
don't know
in
what
general.
derogatories. Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm just gonna save it until you're not on the screen because I don't want to cross that line by accident.
Okay.
I see.
Which is
Dude,
fair. Which is all I
fair?
asked for. People
might
know
just
that
stay on just
I
to-
don't judge.
No, it's just an idea because me and my cousin before we moved, we did a lot of blacksmithing and we lived by a military base. so
Triggering
I did-
PETA.
That's what I'm laughing at. Triggering PETA with OpieChopz Crew.
Oh, Lord.
That's hilarious.
Okay, do you offhand know how much mats you need to do the side upgrade things?
Depends on what you're trying to level. If you're going from silver to green,
Green
then
or whatever.
Then it's 150. If you're going to green to blue, it's 250. Then it's 350, and then 450 to go up all the way to gold.
Hmm.
Thanks for stopping in, Ben. I appreciate you. Catching the last 20 minutes here, chopping it up with chops.
Literally chopping it up.
Literally.
Sitting here cutting trees. Oh, shoot.
Sounds like we're watching a show of Hell's Kitchen. You've been shot. It's a llama. It's a llama.
Llama, llama.
First llama. It's my first one. And
How about
Jack
that
Cracker.
boogaloo?
2 harpoon guns and a mat.
Lame ass llama.
I know, right? If I'd have known it'd have been that lame, I'd have been like, I want some baby llama drama.
Stupid.
My man.
Baby llama drama. If that's not a t-shirt, it should be.
Right? Okay, so do you watch, I was gonna ask if you watch YouTube. Wow. I need more caffeine in my life.
I'm just on it.
Anyways, have you
6
ever
days a week.
watched, he's a former cop, but his channel's like, Donut Operator?
Can't say that I have.
He does a lot of shooting breakdowns and stuff like that. And one of the things he names his videos is, Fort Bork Nom Nom, and that's when it's a video with a canine. And I was like, dude, I want a shirt that has the York peppermint patty on it that says Bork. Like you have to watch the videos because they're pretty good. Because he breaks it down from a cop aspect, but he also tries not to be biased.
Okay.
Welcome to West Virginia coal mine simulator with OpieChopz.
Oh, Lord. So who's going to be the coal miner's daughter?
We're not going there. My kid's probably going to play this game with us at some point, too.
How is that little one? Well, she's grown now, but how's she doing now?
Not full. Whoa. I just found llamas. In
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Llamas.
Huh?
They have llamas. And alpacas.
Woo! 104-meter kill with an assault rifle.
Nice.
Yes, coal blocks are very useful. Thanks for that tip, Silence.
Silence is gold.
But I don't... What?
Oh, yes, he had a sniper. Dude.
Ow! Oh! They're spitting llamas!
Llamas do spit.
If you kill their guy, the llama spit on you. What the...
Why are you going around just killing people?
Well, because Silence told me to. He said kill him for leads. So I killed him for leads.
Wow. See, Silence set you up.
Sorry, I got the leads now. But they still spit on me.
Didn't their mama ever teach him a lady doesn't spit? She's... Never mind.
Woo! Let's not go there.
I caught myself. Caught myself real quick.
Got those leads. Although I'll probably never use them.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie, when I start my channel,
I don't think this is
As
like
long as it's
Fortnite where I
not
can
racial-
build if I drop.
I was gonna say, when I start my channel, as long as it's not racial or political, I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah. I'm trying...
It's hard. It's really hard for me to like filter
I need to
myself
work on
sometimes. But
What... I don't know. I'm just trying not to get banned off of YouTube, and YouTube is being
Yeah.
real finicky about their political preferences and about what side you choose. And anything that doesn't go in a particular side, they are being very picky about hitting those people. So
a lot of
that's-
people are switching to Mixer.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to get here for the discoverability, and after this weekend, I think I'll actually be simultaneously streaming between
But is the
YouTube
Mixer,
and Facebook.
Exclusive to Xbox?
No, because one of my
never
favorite
done that.
Overwatch streamers, he's on Mixer.
I thought
Well, he's
leads were
on
for
PC
horses
though,
and
right?
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Streaming
Yeah.
absolutely everywhere.
And I watched a video with Devin Nash, the CEO of Twitch, and that was actually one of his recommendations, is especially for people just starting right now, you need to stream everywhere and get your name out everywhere, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. Got a dedicated Facebook I'm getting ready to launch for OpieChopz. And of course I got the Discord, the Instagram, the Twitter.
Can you download Discord on PlayStation?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
PC, but you can get it on your phone.
Yeah, I've got it on my phone from all the World of Warcraft and Destiny 2 and all that stuff that I've been doing.
Right.
That's another game that you could play that is slow and it's fun. World of Warcraft. They have classic out now.
Cough, cough. I'd rather play 11 mobile.
Who does that sound like though? Because if you remember correctly, before I even played Final Fantasy, Vince was playing World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy, and I was only playing CS and Counter-Strike. I don't even remember if it was CS:GO. But I'm like, man, anybody who plays World of Warcraft is a little sweet behind the ears, you know, you're funny, blah, 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 it's weird. And then I get drunk one night, and I'm like, hey, Paul, can I create a character? Yeah, sure. What was it, 3 months later, I gave him his account back. I had a level 35 Red Mage and a Dark Knight or something like that. I don't even remember.
You're still a little funny behind the ears.
Well, then I got bored with Final Fantasy, and I went to Walmart, and the guy that was there was like, I want a new game, and I like this whole MMORPG thing, but I can't do World of Warcraft because I picked on too many people about it. Well, that was when Dungeons and Dragons Online came out. I was like, well, if I'm going to play Dungeons and Dragons, I was like, if I'm going to play Dungeons and Dragons, it's going to be on the tabletop. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be rolling some dice.
So I ended up getting World of Warcraft. But speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, Opie probably remembers this very well. So you're sneaking successfully. Yeah.
Wow.
In the dark, you're sneaking successfully, right?
I do remember this.
And you won a torch. 200 cats kill a guy.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I do.
I don't even remember what his name was, but he was from Wisconsin. It's like
Ryan.
Yeah. I was like, oh my, like even me being fairly new to Dungeons and Dragons, like not knowing all the ins and outs, I was like, really,
It was
man?
perfect timing, guys. The switch on that. Yeah, no, he was successfully sneaking in Dungeons and Dragons, and then he asked for a freaking torch. Wait,
Yeah.
you just successfully snuck, and you won a torch?
And then poor Vince, he goes ahead of him. He gets attacked by all the other cats and ends up dying.
Man, those were some pretty... What he's referring to, big guy, is the very first place that I ever ran into the deck of many things.
Oh. I love that.
Did you hear the chuckle?
I always have the deck of many things in every game that I DM. No matter what, I always try to have that. I love that. I love that item so much.
We could try to do a D&D stream over this thing one night. If we could try to...
I don't know how well it will work. Plus, I've not read any of the new stuff. Like they're
Well,
on version 3 or 4 now. Or
I could honestly
four.
take
They're at
my...
5.
I could take my camera and set up a grid system, and I could basically...
Magic the Gathering is my game. Hey, everybody likes Magic. I mean,
I love Magic
I play
the Gathering
Arena.
myself.
I play Magic the Gathering Arena, and it's free and it's fun.
I haven't played in a really long time, but I do enjoy Magic.
Opie tried to teach me that stuff, and I was like, man, this is too complicated for me.
Man. Roll 20.
Yeah, roll 20's pretty good. It's
Who
funny
was
when you hear the word nerd and then you talk about, oh yeah, well I play Dungeons and Dragons, I play Magic the Gathering. They're just like, oh wait, hold on a second, not that kind of nerd. You're just like, oh, yeah, well, okay, the pool ain't that deep. Like, we go deep.
So, Opie, who was it? I might have been playing with somebody else, but I vaguely remember there was a girl that was playing with us. I don't remember if it was Butters or not, but
Butters.
basically her character got stripped down, and all she had was a penny or a coin, and she had to kill this guy with it. And so she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw this penny and hit him right between the eyes." Rolled perfect. Ended up killing this guy with a damn coin.
It was either Butters or Cat.
It was Cat, because Cat was a little bit more intelligent when it came to that.
Yeah, it was one of those
Sometimes
two.
the most ridiculous stuff in D&D works out
Yeah.
because of the dice.
Shout
Like, there's a friend of mine that I met after I left Arizona. We were talking about D&D, and like we never got to play, but he was telling me about how him and his brothers were playing one day, and the setting was they were in a bar and they were eating some kind of soup with pasta in it, and he ended up choking a guy to death with a freaking cooked spaghetti noodle. I was like, what? How's that even you can't even choke on a spaghetti noodle.
But yeah, no, going back to where I was at, we could draw out like a grid system, get one of, like, use that map that we have, big guy, on the grid.
Oh yeah.
And I could place my camera over the top of that, and we could have miniatures on a grid system. And so if you guys wanted to move, you could call out your moves. I could move it on the grid, and then I could basically just DM over this, and then we could all be in a PS4 party chat. And if you guys want to move or make actions, you just let me know, and we'll go to town. Just don't cheat on. Just don't cheat on your rolls.
I would be down for that. I'm sitting here thinking about it. Like, I'm already doing backstory and stuff. But my only problem is I have to use my phone for my internet, and if I open up YouTube to watch while I'm playing online, I can't do it. Not right now. Not till we move. Because when we move, we'll be in a city, and I'll have internet, and
Well,
I'll be able to.
That's fair.
When is that supposed to happen?
Next couple months.
Okay.
Homebrew. I have a homebrew world there, Ben, that I've been working on for quite some time, actually, and it's always fun and games. Always fun and games.
He has all
So
pretty good time.
my one of my jobs I just had, I was working for county EMS, and one of the things they do for continuous education is they throw like scenarios at you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting there talking to my boss, who actually is a gamer and has played D&D. I said, you know what would be a damn good idea? Let's play D&D, but EMS. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, take me for instance. I come up on scene of whatever you throw at me, and I say, I'm going to do this, and I have to roll. If I'm unsuccessful, I have to do something else and roll. And he's like, holy crap, I think you've come up with $1 million idea. But I think that was, like, together. I think that would be cool.
He came up with LARPing.
Essentially, yes.
Essentially, yeah.
But in a D&D setting where, I mean, like, you're not actually doing anything, you're not pretending like you're gonna stab somebody with a syringe full of adrenaline, but like,
right, yeah, I mean,
just verbalizing what you're gonna do.
Paint what, the stairs?
Huh?
Ben told me to stop what I'm doing and paint that. I'm assuming paint these steps?
Paint the town blue, purple, pink, whatever it is.
What am I doing
red.
wrong here?
Paint down red.
Oh, patent, not paint. Stop what you're doing right now and patent that idea.
Patent the idea.
Well, I've already got an idea on something. All I got to do is have somebody figure out the wiring for me, and after that, dude, I'm literally going to be set for life. And it's cool. It's cool because with me and a firefighter EMT, it's actually a life-saving device.
Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
But you gotta get on that. 2020 is the year, man.
Yeah.
It's the
Like I
year
said,
of
I've got to
come-ups.
have somebody, not necessarily wiring for me, but explain. Like I can, in a roundabout way, without telling them what I'm doing, tell them what I want,
What
and
are you
then go from there.
What are you talking about wiring? Like, the reason why
Like,
I asked that is because I might be able to get kind of some inside electrical stuff.
Okay. I'm
My
gonna give you an
dad's
idea.
an electrician for the coal mines.
I'll give you an idea of what I'm trying to set up. Okay. There's going to be a sensor, or not really a sensor. It's going to be a capsule that's going to have holes drilled in it with a float, or I want to say a plastic ball with like a chrome plating on it, so it's got metal. And what'll happen is water will go into this thing, float up, and I want to hit two connectors to complete the circuit. But I don't know how. Like that part, I've got figured out. But as far as like wiring it from the battery to the mechanism, and then having it to where it's not going to flip on itself.
Okay, we can figure that out. We can talk about some of that again off stream, and I can reach out to Dad and get some ideas on where to go and where to start.
Because like I said, I've pretty much got the whole. It's a two-piece system.
Ben asked what it's for.
What is it for? Like what's
the function of it? What's the function of it?
It's gonna set off a device that's gonna break stuff.
Break stuff.
I can't really go into too much detail.
Okay.
It's the one idea I can honestly say that I've had that I've told like few people, and they looked at me like, holy shit, you've been dumb all this time and you come up with something like this? That's awesome.
You just don't want to get the word out just in case. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I got it.
I mean, once I get a patent on it, I'll tell anybody anything about it.
Gotta protect the property, the intellectual property.
Like I said, it's a two-piece device, so the second one is the second part of the device, or system, I should say device, is where I'm going to need a lot of help. Because in my mind, it works, but putting it down on paper and actually putting it into use, I don't know how the hell it's going to work.
Okay, well, yeah, we can talk about that off stream and go from there. Ben over here trying to steal your work, Silence says. He's asking all kinds of 20 questions.
It vibrates. Just tell him it vibrates.
What a concept.
Do I know? It's like somebody I know.
If did you play Black Ops and Black Ops 2 with us way back in the day? Okay, then probably not.
Did he go to college with us?
No, I met Ben back when Black Ops 1 and Borderlands came out, and
No.
got to game it with him and his girlfriend at the time, and yeah, we've been buddies ever since. Old GT.
Yeah, that first night I played with you on Modern Warfare, I looked at my girlfriend and I was like, that's the most fun I've had playing a game in a long time. She was like, why? I was like, me and him went to college together and we played, Final Fantasy, random stuff, and like hung out all the time. It was like being able to actually play with him and talk to him and stuff like that and just be myself was fun as hell.
Right. Yeah, it definitely was a good time. And yeah, Silence, you may be new here, but you're appreciated just the same. We definitely enjoy having you around, and great addition to the Overwatch crew. So definitely happy to have you on board. Now, these guys that we're talking to, I've known over 10 years. I've known Brandon Bubbers since 2006. I've known Big Guy since 07. I think I've known Ben since 2010. One of us.
As long as it's not Last of Us, we're good, right?
Last of Us.
Speaking of Overwatch, Okay, like Opie knows, I actually have been playing Overwatch since it came out on PC. So most people
That sounds
transition
about right.
from console to PC. I'm transitioning from PC to console, and like I was watching y'all play a couple weeks ago before I actually went and got the game for PlayStation, and I'm sitting here trying to like type, telling them, you know, hey, do this, do this, do this, and it was just better for me to get the game. Well, on PC, I'm horrible with hit scans like McCree, Soldier, Sombra, anybody that's got bullets. I'm horrible with them. You
Well,
give me a Pharah, a
You see,
Junkrat,
Silenced, about
or-
that. That's one of those rabbit holes we can honestly go down. We ain't got the time. We've actually hit. And on that note, that's an ending for OpieChopz Crew. I'll give you guys 10 more minutes if you want me to, but you gotta let me know here. Man, they just hit a rabbit hole. Silence says it's OpieChopz and Crew, not OpieChopz and Colt. Oh man.
What?
And Colt.
Oh.
And you don't
Okay.
know. This is a rabbit hole that we could really jump down.
Here, Silence. Silence. You have to worship to be a cult, and I like Opie. Opie's fine, but I ain't worshiping the guy.
Okay. To go along with what you just said, I do worship. I worship the camaraderie and the friendship. That's what I worship.
But
That's part of it. Silence is like, wait. Ben's just like, do it!
Just because I
Break
drank the
the
Kool-Aid
world!
doesn't mean anything. God.
Well, I'll say this much, and not to, you know, step on any religious toes out there, but I used to kind of do a blasphemous thing, and when people would say, oh God, I'd be like, yes, what sins can I save you from today? And
I remember that.
and the way that I looked at it, I was
what?
like, one of two things. Either A, that's my reminder to you that you're not supposed to use that name in vain according to your own religion.
Right.
B, if you don't abide by that, then why can't I be? So, now,
Besides, he's everywhere.
yeah. It's definitely not the gameplay we worship. Ain't that the truth? Jeez. We could go even deeper down the rabbit hole, and we could wind up being somewhere along the lines of New World Order, NWO, bullcrap, stuff like that.
I don't know. Opie could talk forever about that.
Oh, could I? Oh, could I? We could almost dedicate one night a week to this cult. This group, this crew, whatever you want.
Yeah, we could just.
Gaggle.
You don't even need me to be here. I mean, Opie could just go on his
Right, exactly. That's right.
5-hour tirade.
Yeah, I'll just go prop it up in this little room over here, and we can just sit here and talk it
I
out.
wish I had more V-Bucks.
We need to reenact this D&D. We're gonna bring my world to life in D&D. Live on YouTube, chopping it up with OpieChopz.
As long
And
as
Colts.
it's sugar-free Kool-Aid.
That's right. Legally and publicly, it's a crew, not a cult. Thank you, Silence. We're gonna get you on a retainer.
Why can't we? Why can't we be what is it? A GG, a gaming gang. There we go. I mean, there's MCs.
I don't like the word gang. I like crew better. We're GCs.
Okay,
We're
fine.
gaming
We
crews.
can be-
We're GCs.
I was going to say gaming club.
What would the GC do?
Like I said though, when it comes down to this whole cult thing, as long as it's sugar-free Kool-Aid, we're good because you know us diabetics can't have sugar.
Thanks, Jim Jones.
Hey, from what I understand, the Kool-Aid was heavenly. I'm just saying.
I heard it was awful as hell.
Form a gaming religion, then we can do sacrifices. I mean, let me go sacrifice
Well-
a sheep real quick.
I was going to say, didn't me and you already sacrifice a llama tonight?
Yeah, exactly. I sacrificed a villager and his llamas. Thanks, Silence.
Me and Opie find some sheep, just circle it. One of us. One of us.
Get on the whole druid outfit. I will say this, and follow along with me on this. If religion is considered primitive psychology, and the death of religion is coming, and we could basically get everybody in the world to forget their religious ways and just go with a code of conduct that all humans can agree upon. I will not kill, I will not steal, I won't be a dick. Basically the Ten Commandments minus the God part. I mean, if everyone can get behind that and just forget about religion for a little bit, that's kind of like the death of religion. And in turn, would you consider the person that brought that message to the world the Antichrist? Going into conspiracy, the deep hole here.
Ponder that, and we'll get back to that question next week.
On Chopping It Up with OpieChopz and crew. Co-hosted with the big guy, guys. We are going to go ahead and call it here. Pete is opposing our cult.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Yep.
And as OpieChopz would say, see ya on the flip side.
We'll get back to that conversation next week, guys. A little too late into the stream, but if you hop on, we will pick up on this. Just remind me that PETA is coming. Have a good night, guys. Be cool. See you on the flip side.